What's going on, guys? Sunday church run. Got a bit of a mix up here. We got Eric on Nicole's 996 and Nicole's on Eric's Daytona 765. So after my last thrash on the 996, everybody in the group chat's talking about getting one now. So Eric's trying this one out. That 996, in my opinion, is the ultimate Ducati. I'm doing everything in my power right now. There's a couple 900 Super Sports, like 95s for sale on Marketplace right now that are listed really high on price. And I was thinking about selling some shit I don't need anymore and going and picking one up. It's the famous Hunter S. Thompson bike. But it's kind of a stretch right now financially. I've got a lot of expenses due come July, so I don't know if I can swing it. But I've always wanted a carbureted 900 SS Ducati. They're not very fast. They're like 80 horsepower. So, but it's the theater of the whole thing that's so cool. The body work, the vintage styling of it now. You know, and they're giving those things away on Marketplace right now. You can get one for like $3 or $4 grand. These ones are listed for like $6, but there's no way. One of them is listed for $6, and it's had, the tires on it are at least 20 years old. So maybe that guy's got some room to negotiate. But parts should be in for the S2R 1000. Fixed a bent wheel this week. So hopefully I can get it out there and get that bike repaired. I got my monkey on the back of me right now. She is hanging on. God, that's a good looking motorcycle. 996. Look at those vents in the rear of the tail. That fan spinning inside of there for the radiator. It's a hot day today, so we're gonna have to carry some speed when we get up on the highway. Keep both of these bikes cool. Hope Eric falls in love with that. I didn't know that in 2000 they made an extremely rare black edition of a 996. Eric actually informed me about it. I've never even seen a photo of one. They're so rare. And I think they're probably more rare than some of the race homologation variants of those bikes. You know, some of those homologations, they have to make like 50 bikes. So I think they're maybe even less than 50. There's so many versions of the 996, it's crazy. So many race homologations and people that took that engine, built it up, put higher compression and bigger cams in it for racing. It's fun reading articles about back in those days, about all the different things they did to them to squeeze just a little bit more out of them. Big battleship rolling. Look at that. Yeah. Hello. Nothing like the sound of a triple. Just a shriek. Silhouette right there. That bike looks good anywhere, whether it's in your living room or on the road. I love this R18. I know you guys are probably tired of looking at it and need to ride something else, but I had the kiddo today, so I needed to hop on the Cadillac. Bayerische Motorenwerke, BMW. It's a hot day today. I'm in no gear like a squid. I got eaten alive last night with mosquitoes. I did a ton of yard work, and I'm about ready to go spend the check on more hydrangeas today after Blip, someplace out in Belton that's like a family nursery for hydrangeas. I went to Suburban Lawn and Garden last week, and man, they had just a bunch of carcasses. I know it's mid-season, but damn, they were in bad shape. But they're expensive. I ain't buying anything unless it's top quality. There we go. There. God, that thing's got Michelin Pilot Super Sports on it. And that 996, those tires, they were made for that motorcycle. I need to vlog with it more, but I don't like beating on it, you know? I don't like... I like just cruising it, you know? But I always get nervous, you know? It's pretty much an antique at this point, going out and trying to thrash it. You gotta respect it. She's an old retired girl. Her heyday is long over. It's not a bike to go out and beat the snot out of. Especially now, parts are so rare for that thing. I can't even imagine trying to rebuild the engine in it. I'm about to do a good oil change on it, put that Motul 300V in it. Try and keep those chrome rockers happy. They have chrome rockers inside of those 996s, and if you don't let them warm up and you get out there and thrash on them without getting that oil up to temp, getting those parts up to temp, it'll flake off. And when it flakes off, it, you know, gets the pickup screen and the oil clogged, and then it'll starve it for oil and spin bearings and scuff cylinders. The technology of hardened, specialized steel for those Desmo valves just didn't exist at the time to do the RPMs that these engines could do. So they chrome lined the rockers for hardness, because chrome is extremely hard. And they go have a set re-chromed. You ship the old followers into a company, you hand them $2,000, and they send you a set that are re-chromed. So even if you just had chrome flaking, it's a $3,000 endeavor. Not including if you sat there and let it ride too long with that and it actually damaged the lower end of the motor. So let's not speak of such heresy. I need another 30 years out of that motorcycle before I crack her open. There we go, Eric. Give her some lean, baby. Legendary bikes right here. Never gonna catch us on some Jap crap out here, that's for sure. Big old battleship here. Let's see if we can get around. Nope, that was a mistake. Here we go. Of course, here, Mr. Square Body's in the way. God bless him. Daddy's got it. You know, it's good when the Heritage boots are scraping the ground, you got so much lean angle. I told them they could thrash it up there. I was doing my best to keep up. The wind noise out here is crazy. My helmet sounds like a shotgun's going off inside of it. I really need to upgrade to a nice showy helmet. They're just so ungodly ugly. You can't ride a Heritage bike and have a modern helmet. It's just sacrilegious. Sorry there, Nissan. Look at that face. Cute little nugget. She's gonna grow up and be fearless, let me tell you. All those kids that are scared of their own shadow is not gonna be my kid. She will be worldly, she will be experienced. Fuel smell coming out of that 996 smells so good. A lot of people canceled on Blip today, man. We thought we'd have a big crowd today, but no. Just Eric. God, that Triumph looks good. Man, that's art. Let's go this way. Now that we got the road open, we can go this way. They need to fix this road here. Underneath that bridge, that is just atrocious. I'm excited to get some coffee and hang out, talk shop. It's probably pretty quiet of a day here because I think it's supposed to be about 90 something degrees. Usually if it's raining or too hot, you can cut the crowd by at least 70%. Look at this West Bottoms. Pretty soon they'll demolish all this and put cheap housing in here. Build lick and stick apartments that are $2,500 a month. And when you close your door to your apartment, it shakes the whole wall all the way down it. Never forget, I had a friend that lived in an apartment like that one time, and I went to his house and just shut the front door, and he's like, hey, be super gentle shutting the front door. I'm like, why? He's like, well, it shakes the wall. I'm like, oh my God. It's made of paper mache. Plaster and, or I'm sorry, drywall, probably 1/4 inch drywall, and what's that, like zinc framing material they use for cheap hotels. Ugh, gross. Big bump. Boom. Not a cyclist. Got a hyper lean. That guy's like 2% body fat. Yeah, it's wide open today, baby. We ain't got nobody out of here. The old R18. It's always sketchy parking this thing here. It's a pretty big hill. All right, kids. End of vlog. Get that aero exhaust.